They like prison break. Season 4. Season 4?
It's the
Yeah,
National
Season
Football
4.
League on EA
That was a great
Sports,
ending.
and we've got ourselves a Super Bowl 8 rematch.
It's
It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins, and it's
bro.
coming up next.
Season 4 was this much better. It was a much better ending than Season 5. But yeah, the Vikings Dolphins.
City known for its incredible
It's Florida.
skylines, nightlife, and beaches. Today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and like so many matchups,
Saturday Night Football, I gotta recognize. Here we go. Let's get it. God damn, man. Tyreek Hill, Odell Beckham. I don't even know your name. Tell you, you know your name, man. Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, somebody else. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. Those are the team. I think Aaron Jones is a part of this. I don't even know. But here we go. Dolphins who won against the Giants, who won against the Giants. One loss against the Commanders. The Vikings who lost against the Falcons. Won against the Panthers. Here we go. These two, one win, one loss, 1-1. Both
we
teams.
talk a lot about quarterbacks in fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua, it's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards. And most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win.
How many dogs they
So
got?
their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Motherfuckers who got 10 dogs should be
Tua taking it right
arrested.
to the air.
They should be arrested.
This
It's
finds
good.
Smith.
It's not even about them. It's not even about adopting a dog. Oh, welcome to the family, nigga. Welcome to the family.
To a nice route catch, to move in the chains.
It's like,
There wasn't a whole lot
adopting a dog,
about that amazing
protect
play.
us. Put your ass outside. Yeah.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Anytime your ass is outside. Take me.
Tua setting up to throw.
Nigga. First down.
To the left side, it's pulled in by
Who's
Waddle.
in the house?
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Oh,
I feel so
Hold
bad,
it.
I really do. And I don't mean this
There's
sarcastically.
all
I
the guys.
feel bad for these guys in coverage.
And
I
we
don't know
all
how
gonna
you
celebrate-
defend
we all gonna
some of these players today.
celebrate
Because they get that
Christmas.
drag route, they get one step inside of you.
I like that.
Well, there's very little you can
Too
do
many-
other than make
too
the
many
tackle.
dogs. You better put them to the vet. Take them to the vet. You better feed them. You better
And he's
do
going
all
to get
that.
stopped right around the 45-yard
All
line.
right. Look
A 7-yard pickup, and it
to
moves
the
the
peasants,
chains.
man.
I'm sure
It's
Coach
somebody
Play
who
Caller
knows.
doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's all pit
Tua
bulls.
off the play
all
fake.
these. It's
Connection made to Raheem Mostert. He gets forward, and that's about
Ready
4
as
yards.
hell.
That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
bathing. I walk there. They're not going to stop walking.
They motion a receiver left.
Chilling. On the house. We're going to sleep in
Tuck by
bed.
Loa, off the play fake.
Intercepted! Just like that, the Vikings defense! You trash! You trash! You trash! Touchdown, Vikings!
So on
Trash!
our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're afraid to be aggressive. Can't be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone
You
early.
know that man, Griffin. Touchdown! Vikings! All purple, all blue. Goddamn. Let's get it. And Tyreek Hill, chasing him. Chasing him down, too. Feeling like a hawk.
Now it's Will Reichert off the extra point.
We keep going. It's over.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's
He's
good.
struggling against the Giants.
And the Vikings will jump out to a
Vikings
7-0
defense.
lead.
They're not the Giants. They're a tough defense. They're tough. Tough defense. It's 2 players. Maybe 2 players? Man. Saturday Night Football. Nice. Steelers, Eagles tonight. Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson tonight. Eagles, Steelers tonight.
As they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Mostert on the return.
Oh.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. And a little play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Fields this at the 19. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
They go play action on 1st.
Oh,
he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Darnold. Able to find Jones.
First down.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Darnold now to throw.
Come on, everybody.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
Touchdown.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Throw that ball to the sky.
Offense to the line for second down. Man in motion here. Trying again, following the sack.
Damn.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now they send their back in motion right. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphins football.
Dolphins, defense. Dolphins. Very.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Maybe just a quarterback.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa.
Only guy who can.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Motioning the tight end now. 2-0 from the gun. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa.
Got him.
On target to Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Tight end going in motion here.
Jesus.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Son of a bitch, man.
Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down. Here's Tagovailoa again. Escapes the pocket. And on fourth down, it's incomplete.
No, they know.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll pick up a little down the 12-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jones once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they sure surprised us going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
It's Mostert on second down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's caught for the first. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. Tagovailoa on first down. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Counter give to Mostert. He'll cobble together a yard there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, because safety really the only concern if they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you can feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third down, here's Jones. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throwing off the play fake here. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Going quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
On again comes Ryan White for another punt. Braxton Berrios deep for the Dolphins. First punt went 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Secures this at the 17. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Taken in by Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Called in by Waddle. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They put a receiver in motion here left. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And now they have a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. He's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tunga Vailoa. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ty Chandler to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's Jones on the toss. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
A lot of defenders got some offense in the background, and it's been my life experience. They'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He got in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open. Something to the return.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. Finds his man.
Oh, shit.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins tie things 10-10.
Pause. 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 But it's a tie game, man. 10-10, boy.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chandler now on the return. And he gets across the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And we're all knotted up at 10 after that interception was turned into a touchdown. They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings need only one to take the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
You got a dent on your forehead?
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Berrios now to return it. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Caught by the... At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins make it 17-all.
Hi again.
Sanders all set to send it away. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings now set to take the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. That one's... And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings need only one to take the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Dropping it over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Barrios now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set. First and 10. Design bootleg here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. And this is... tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position should be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. And he could have a free play here. He's on the move. And he gets into...
Yeah, I
A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Well,
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
what? That was easy. 2 points. Oh, this.
They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through.
Damn.
Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins bring it back to even. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Darnold now to throw. Wow, wide open here. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings need only one to take the lead. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
He's throwing for it.
Oh, he's right there.
To the left. Back across the field. Yep.
Right there.
Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First down, here's Tua. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now a give, it's Mostert headed right. There he goes, right sideline. Miami touchdown. The Dolphins tie and can take the lead here in the second. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass. Well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. And he can't get a throw away. Oh, this game stays tied.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Chandler now on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Vikings trying to make some noise before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Darnold looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Darnold.
37.
Hutchinson reels it in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sorry.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The home team back out on offense as we see Raheem Mostert again. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dump off to his fullback. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 2-0 from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Collects this in the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Darnold. And that one's going to hit the turf.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way.
Hello?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. First, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. He's descending.